Listen, I was just laying down and finally got the whatever in me to get up and film this video, and God, I look like Judith Ward. This is Sims 4 reference. I swear my tripod is crooked, and it never was before, and it's because it wants me to lose my fucking mind. So I really need you to not pay attention to my hair. That's not actually what I was gonna say. I really want to do trad makeup, but the thing is, if you're new here, I suck at trad makeup. I fucking suck at trad makeup. I actually have the super light foundation that I have, that I mix with my other stuff, because I did a video trying Maybe Hates makeup, and I fucking suck at trad makeup. I have mad respect for anybody that can do it, because it's the symmetry of it. It's the symmetry of it that intimidates me. I'm gonna try to do this without a reference. I have a reference, it's in here. I have a reference, it's in here, but I turned on my iMac in case I need a reference. I'm gonna try to do this without a reference. I think the most intimidating part about this is I want to contour with gray. That's what I have in my head. I want to contour with gray. I am concerned about the eyeliner. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And then the other thing that like freaks me out about trad makeup is like the intimidation of painting my face white. Because I feel like with really light foundations, if your skin has texture at all, it shows. And I have very fucking textured skin. I have zits, I have large pores, I have like a lot of little moles. That's fine, because guys, that's the reality of having skin. It doesn't usually look like a porcelain doll. Epps found this and set it with my stuff, like here on my makeup desk. I think it was meant to be. It's color set powder, translucent shit that I use when I do corpse paint. Don't breathe it in. Don't fucking breathe it in. I have a lung disease, and anything that goes in does not come back out. And if it does come back out, it's not easily, and it's with a shit ton of Mucinex and a lot of hacking. That's really gross, but it's true. I'm gonna use a primer because I feel like maybe that will help with the streakiness, because if the color, like the light foundation, if you put it on and it's not like stage paint and it's not specifically like full coverage, and it's super lighter than what your skin needs to be, oftentimes it can be streaky. Maybe if I put on my primer, which I was gonna do anyway, I might use more than one, I don't know. I'm not gonna half-ass this. I'm gonna use both fucking butt cheek. Maybe it'll help with that. And the first thing it's the Milani Make It Last, because of course it is. And I use like an ass load of it. I don't know if you have to shake it, but I always do. I have no idea, but I always do. I was going to use Clown White paint, but the way that it dries down on my skin, it's like impossible to get off. It's like impossible to fucking get off. Like you really, really, really gotta put some elbow grease behind it to get the shit off. I paid a lot of money for it, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want this to be fun and not stressful. And plus, like, I'm sure there are people that use like Clown White paint on their face. But I think like realistically, most people just go in with like the lightest foundation that they can find. And guys, when I tell you, I think that traditional goth makeup is the most intimidating type of makeup there is. I truly do mean it. And it is the symmetry of it. It is the triangles and things like that, like that's what it is. It's the symmetry of, and if there's one fucking thing my ass struggles with, it's symmetry. Like, I have to bury my winged eyeliner under under false eyelashes, or otherwise you'd be able to tell how shitty they look. Guys, this is like possibly the worst brush that I could use to like do foundation, but I'm gonna use it anyway because I'm actually kind of terrified that I'm going to end up using a brush that has shit on it, and it's going to end up like darkening up the foundation, and I don't want to do that. Like, I don't intentionally want to. I'm gonna pack this shit on. I'm gonna pack this shit on. This is Revolution, by the way. I don't intentionally want to darken it up. I want to keep it as light as possible, and I am going to purposely keep it like cut on my jawline. Like, I don't want to blend it down my neck. I want it to be like very, very, I know some people do and some people don't. I want to make it like very, very, very obvious that it's there. Like, everything else won't be the first clue or the only clue. But you see what I mean there? It looks, because it's too light for my face, it looks patchy. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let me get this shit down the first layer anyway. I honestly feel like on camera, it doesn't look as bad as it looks like to my eyes. Like, you know what I mean? I thought about trying a beauty blender, but I am sincerely afraid that I'm going to like darken this up, and I don't want to. Like, I really am afraid that I'm gonna end up making it darker than I intend to if I use a brush that already has makeup on it, even if I wash it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm terrified of it. Looks so much better on camera than it does to my eyes. It looks a lot smoother, even though it's streaky as shit. I fucking would. So I washed the shit out of this makeup blend, this makeup blender, this Hot Tamales beauty thingy that I found in Walmart in the clearance aisle like months ago for like 75 cents or some shit. We're just gonna hold our breath and go for it. We're just gonna hold our breath and just fucking go for it. And I feel like when I was looking at it in the mirror in the bathroom, I don't think it looked that bad. I don't think it looked that awful. I feel like it dried much better than I thought that it would. Okay. So why did I not like this sponge before? What about it did I hate? I must have not dampened it enough. Getting the fucking crusty ass corners on my nose. I look like Jasper. It's a really good thing that this makeup, this Revolution, is like less than $3 because I just used so much of it. I don't know how I'm gonna put the powder on either. I don't know if I should like go ahead and do that or like what, because it's extremely messy. It's very like, it's very, 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 it's got talc in it. It's very, it's very powdery. It's very poof up in your facey, but I also feel like I need to set this a little bit. How much shit is in this? Okay, not that much. Okay, that's not bad. This is what I've used. Screenshot it. Just kidding. You're not going to want to follow me with this because I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Alright, I need to get my eyebrows on so I can like gauge the rest of my face, like what I'm going to do and everything. I want them like pencil thin. But the thing is, like, if I fuck this up, I am just going to have to scrap the video because there's no way in hell I'm going to get this down again and get it looking this alright. Okay-ish, you know? Oh my God, I swear to God, every time I hit record, the neighborhood dogs get to going. It's like that scene in Scary Movie when Charlie Sheen starts peeing, and every time he starts peeing, the little girl starts screaming, and then he stops, and it stops. That's basically what's happening right now, but it's my neighborhood dogs barking. I'm quitting while I'm ahead. I'm fucking quitting while I'm ahead. I'm getting my eyeliner. I'm gonna finish it that way. I'm quitting with the brow pomade while I'm ahead. Sorry, I have to eat my dinner. I should not have eaten that much. I should not. Now I just want to lay down. And also, they put a coffee lid on my drink. I don't know. That took some of the shit off of my mouth, so that's good. Also, if there's shit in my teeth, yeah, there is. All right, we're not going to pay too much attention to my eyebrows because you know what? I can't redo them. And honestly, they're not that important because they are going to be hidden under a wig. My wig has bangs. You guys know that. I need to be burped like a baby. I don't think, like, under normal circumstances, if I was doing like a full face of makeup, I would put on this Milani eyeshadow primer, but I don't think that I'm going to because this makeup is on my face and it feels like my primer. It feels like my primer, especially with the setting powder on it, and also it is almost 6:30 at night, so it doesn't have to last me very long. So I'm just not even gonna bother with it. I'm trying to think, guys. I have this idea in my head. I have an idea in my brain. And that's usually a seconds before fucking disaster statement from me. That usually means that it's not going to work out the way that I want it to work out. But I'm trying to think. I kind of want to like hardcore contour my face with gray. And I should have enough gray to do that. But am I good enough at contouring? And will this foundation and setting powder allow me to contour like that? I don't know. Part of me wants to go ahead and just go in and do my eyeshadow, even though it's going to end up like heavily covered up by my eyeliner. I think I'm just going to do like gray and white, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do like anything under the bottom of my eyes, which is one of my favorite things to do. Make myself look like I got punched in the fucking head. I just had to take some chewable Pepto. So, if there's chalk on my tongue, yes there is. I don't know if I said anything, but I was using the Profusion Moonstone palette, and I'll be using it for this entire look. This is the part where I'm very intimidated. It's the eyeliner. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I kind of have an idea in my head, kind of just want to say, fuck it. We'll just do it. We'll just do it. Do something. And whatever we end up with, we end up with. What if we just do that? What if we just do that? I want to go bigger, but honestly, I'm scared. And I use the Revolution Slick Flick. Okay, so I just had to put on some damn mascara because it was bugging the shit out of me, like how badly my eyes had dust on them, but I just used the Essence I Heart Extreme, blah, 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 and the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof. This is the part where I really feel like I could end up fucking this up. Because I'm going to try to contour with some gray. Like, part of me is like, screw it, like, who cares, you know? But part of me is like, but I want to do well. I want to do well. I want to do it right, even though I'm not going to chance it with the wing. I'm just going to use this gray eyeshadow in the Moonstone palette. I also had this moment, like 3/4 of the way through doing my eyeshadow, that like I kind of wish that I would had done purple, even though I love gray. I kind of wish that I would have done purple, but then I also feel like if I would have done purple, I would have been annoyed by it like really quickly. So I don't know, because I do purple a lot and I rarely do gray, but I love gray eyeshadow, and I also feel like it's one of those eyeshadow colors that's hard to find, especially on a fucking budget like I have, like a drugstore budget. But I found some in my Moonstone palette. Yeah, this isn't blending at all. Oh well, we're going to embrace it. We're going to embrace the fact that it's not blending. We're going to embrace it. We're going to completely just lean right the fuck into it. It's fine. I'm doing great, sweetie. I really wanted to like hardcore contour my nose with gray, but I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. It kind of already looks like it is contoured. It's not. It's not. I'm a little scared. I'm a little afraid, and I don't know why. Like, why does it matter? I don't know. I just am. Like, I don't know who I saw, and I don't know where I saw it. I don't know if it was on Facebook. I don't know if it was on fucking Instagram. I don't know where it was, but I saw somebody that had like a hardcore contoured nose. Like, they hardcore, like, snatched their nose with gray, and they were doing trad makeup, and I have no idea where I saw it or who it was to give them credit, and I have no idea how they did it. And every time that I try to contour my fucking nose, my nose ends up looking whiter. Like, the whole point in it is to snatch your nose, and I end up with a whiter nose than I started with. You can't even tell in the camera that I did anything at all. I guess if I mess it up too badly, I can just go back in and like blend it with some foundation or something. Or I can just like lay down and cry. Oh my God. Tried to kind of fix it with this LA Girl shit. It did nothing but remove the product off of my skin. I love that. It just completely removed it. Oh, sorry. I'm just going over my nose. I can't do it. I can't do it. We're just going to do this and move on. We're just going to do this. I kind of feel like I need to do something with the corner of my eyes. Like something with my eyeliner. I feel like I'm not doing enough. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not doing enough, but I have the too much gene, and I tend to run like face first into stuff, and then like by the time that I figured out that I've done too much, I have ruined whatever I'm doing. Okay, that looks so much better. Like, I honestly, I was like, I feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. I know I have the too much gene, but I kind of want to darken up the eyeshadow on my crease. I know I have the too much gene, though. I also look like Jasper. What in the who hell is my mouth doing? I had to redo this eyelash. It was like doing the thing where it was like laying flat instead of being like curved with my eye. And that pisses me off and it bothers me. Same difference, right? I'm gonna try to kind of smudge the bottom a little bit with some black eyeshadow because I just feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I could be doing more, you know? And also I have the fucking too much gene. All of this I'm doing with the Moonstone palette. This was unintentional. I did not realize how pigmented the black was. I liked it before with like the thinner eyeliner, but I also like this. It kind of makes me feel like I'm actually doing something. Okay, we're not gonna pay attention to my fucking eyebrows because nobody's gonna be able to see them, including me. Okay, I'm gonna line my lips with this Wet n Wild, and then I'm gonna put on this Lime Crime. I think it's called Black Velvet. It's my current favorite. It always is changing. For the longest time, my favorite was Milani, and then it switched to NYX, and now it's this. I swear every time I wear pigtails, all I can think about... You guys like The Birthday Massacre? Y'all like The Birthday Massacre? That's all I can think of. The lead singer of The Birthday Massacre. They were one of my favorite bands when I was a kid. They were one of my favorite bands, and I still love them. Their album, Violet, is one of my all-time favorite albums, and I swear to God, it molded my little brain. And do you know where I found them? You know where I discovered The Birthday Massacre? Vampire Freaks. Do you like my Grumpy Cat black metal shirt that Epps found me at Goodwill? Did I get that off of there, or am I seeing shit? Anyways, I think I'm done. Bye.